Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome. We are so excited that you have joined us this evening. This evening, you will have the opportunity to learn a little bit more about the number one K beauty brand in your local, that's coming to your local market. You'll also learn how to position yourself to secure your future, your financial freedom for you and your family. With so much going on right now in the world, financial freedom and security is at the front of everybody's mind. So I pray that I share something with you today that sparks a light in you to activate something that you may have been praying for, whether it's community, whether it's financial freedom, whether it's an incredible business opportunity. So before we dive in, just a little bit about myself. My name is Mona Johnson. Mona Callier Johnson, and I am a director here at Riman. I come to you from Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm born and raised in San Francisco, California, in one of the roughest neighborhoods, in fact, in San Francisco, California. But I did all the things that I was supposed to do. I went to school, I got the degree, I got a good job. Actually, my degree was in broadcast journalism, but I ended up in finance, commercial insurance, and risk management. But I knew that there was something that I wanted more for myself. I always had that entrepreneurial spirit. And so when I found this incredible business opportunity, this network marketing opportunity, will you say, I just dived head first because I really wanted to not only make more additional money for myself, but I also wanted to learn and to grow. And the personal development is unmatched in network marketing. So been in network marketing now for, I would say, about 15 or so years. And when my friend brought this product to me, this Korean skincare product, I was amazed. I was actually happy because I love skincare. I've always sought after a product that I felt could help me because I have acne prone, oily skin. And so I was using all kind of products. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on products. So when I first tried this product, I was amazed. It really, really, really worked, and I loved it, especially the dermatology cream. Because with oily skin, moisturizers just tend to sit on top of our skin. They don't penetrate. So this one product is really what sold me on this opportunity. But when I sat down with her and began to discuss more, it was the timing. I mean, the timing is impeccable. This company had just come to North America, and on top of it, it was trending. K-beauty was trending. I saw it all over my Instagram. I saw it all over my TikTok. People were talking about it. I didn't know where to buy it, so it just made sense to me. And then to be able to position myself at the forefront of an incredible opportunity, I mean, it was a no-brainer. So I want to share with you this evening a little bit of what was shared with me. Going to bring up my screen here. All right, Awesome. So Riman means rebirth. And for those that are joining us for the first time today, and you're looking at this opportunity, I hope that today something about this will spark something that is renewed in you, something that is rebirthed in you, whether it's new skin, whether it's community, whether it's a business opportunity. I pray that this will be a new chapter in your life. So, Riman was established in Korea in 2018. This was extremely important to me because it was already a proven brand. 2.5 billion in revenue. #1 rated K-beauty brand. Over 40 million bottles sold. And this was extremely impressive because there are only 50 million people in Korea. So to have 40 million bottles sold, almost everyone in Korea had their hands on this incredible product. But the timing, it was new to North America. Just a few short years ago, we launched in North America. And we've also launched now in Taiwan, Hong Kong, Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore. The Philippines is opening soon. But we are positioned to launch in 50 countries in the next 5 years. UK, Chile, Peru, Colombia, Italy, just to name a few. So these are our brands. And you want to, when you're looking at a company or an opportunity, you want to align yourself with a reputable company with great products. And our products, they're clean, they're science-backed, they're EU certified, they're Derma tested, they are proven products. And on top of all of that, we have 24 global awards in the beauty space, as well as 14 patents. So these are our brands. ICD, we have our Dermatology X line, which is our water-based line, is good for all skin types. We also have our Radiant Sun line, which is our oil-based line, which is good for more mature skin. But I do use both of these products line, the Dermatology in the morning and the Radiant Sun at night. We also have our Bodilab, which is our hair care and our skincare line, as well as our Lifening, which is our internal beauty line. So, what distinguishes us from any other company? There are 3 distinctions. One is our Jeju Lava Energy Water. So Jeju Island is like the Hawaii of Korea. And on Jeju, there are volcanoes in which mineral-rich water has been trapped for thousands and thousands of years. Now, you can find this mineral-rich water in other places in the world, Hawaii, Japan, Spain, but those places, the water is either contaminated, it's either too deep to access, or it's too sandy. But the Korean government, they awarded our founder an exclusive contract to access this water, and only our company can access this water specifically for skincare. So what we did was we took this Jeju Lava Energy Water and we combined it with Byungpool. Now, what is Byungpool, you might ask? So you may have heard of Centinella asiatica or tiger grass, and there is an interesting story behind the history of tiger grass. So tigers would roll around in the grass in China to heal their wounds after they had a fight. And what they found that this grass had healing properties. And so what they did is they studied this Centinella asiatica, and they made a giant Byungpool. They paired it with the Jeju Lava Energy Water to make a giant Byungpool. And that's pretty impressive because we have created our own plant. Now, Byungpool, it is native to South Korea. And because of that, a lot of people have used Centinella asiatica or tiger grass in their products. But what we have done is we have taken this product and we've made it more effective in its collagen reproduction. We've made it more effective in its hydration. So that is what is giving you that appearance of the glow, the reducing the fine lines and wrinkles and smoothing out your skin. Now, we also have a technology paired with Beyond Pool and the Jeju Lava Energy Water. So what we've done is we've taken, so most skin care products, they just sit on top of the skin. But with this technology, through our microfluidizer process, the molecules are 50 times smaller so they can penetrate into the deepest layers of your skin. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is not just skin care, it is skin repair. So this is our Riman campus on Jeju Island. And I love that our campus is solar powered. We also have our Riman farms. I'm going to get rid of this real quick. We also have our Riman farm where we grow our Beyond Pool plant. We also have our lab. We also have our water center, our Ask base, where we do all of our R&D research. And what does this mean? This means that we are vertically integrated. This means that we can go from seed to serum. We do not have to white label. We do not pull in any outside resources. We do everything in-house. And that means that we can bring to you the most cleanest, most purest, the most innovative products that there are out there. So this is our Riman farm on Jeju Island. And you will notice here the size of the giant Beyond Pool compared to Beyond Pool. It's 5 to 6 times larger. I'm going to show you a very short video about Riman and Jeju Island.
Jeju Island, the birthplace of Insulter, where nature and tradition inspire transformations. Our first and only soil revealable, introducing its giant star block. It brings the Jeju Lava Energy Water, a powering solution ocean and radiant vitality. Experience the legendary glow, working effect of tranquility. Experience the difference. The government so well.
I absolutely love that video. Experience a difference you love. That is our slogan, and it is absolutely true. Once you experience these products, you will truly know for yourself why everyone is talking about it. So there's more. This is our Riman village on Jeju Island. So our founders, they actually built a resort for all of the ambassadors to go and to experience all of the effects of Riman. So you too can join us. My husband and I, we are going in October, but next year you can join us at Riman Village when you achieve a certain rank in a leadership position. So let's talk about our ICD. So our ICD, which is known for intercellular dermatology. So there are 3 principles that K-Beauty is founded on. It's proper cleansing, proper hydration, and proper protection of the skin. And with this product, you will experience that glow effect, that tightening effect, that natural radiance that everyone is looking for right now. So a picture is worth 1,000 words. We have a couple of before and after pictures for you here. Some incredible results with our products. So this is a product that everyone is so excited about. This is our ICD makeup. And we just released this makeup line earlier this year. And what it is our 4D cushions. We have lip stains. We have the set and spray. But what this is healthy makeup. This is makeup that you can feel confident putting on your skin. Because after all, why would you go and put the most wonderful products on your skin and then put makeup that has toxins and things you really don't know what's in your makeup, right? So I like to compare it to, say, laying a marble floor and then going over and painting over the marble floor. That sounds counterproductive. So what we have here is skincare infused makeup. Our Beyond Cool is infused within this makeup, and that is what continues the health and the glow of your skin. So we also have our Bodolab products. We have our hair care products, and these are all vegan and clean products. So our hair care products, they have done clinical research where people have experienced that their hair has thickened, it's grown healthier, because what it's doing, it's strengthening the scalp and strengthening the roots of your hair. We also have our skincare line. It's like bathing at the spa every day. It smells wonderful, and it also has collagen to help moisturize, and hydrate your skin. Again, a couple of before and after pictures. And then we have our Lifening. So our Lifening is our wellness line. It is our beauty from within line. And we know that anything that's happening on your skin is a direct result of what's going on within your body, right? So we want to take care of our gut health. Any nutritionist will tell you that gut health is so important. It's important to your brain health. It's important to your overall nutrition. So these little pellets, you take them with water, and what they do is they expand 40 times larger as they are moving through your intestinal tract. And it's going to remove all of those toxins and things that have been built up over the years. And what you'll find is gut regularity, you'll find renewed energy, and it's also really, really good for your immune system. It has zinc, it has psyllium hulls, and this is an amazing product that people are using to even slim down, to lose weight. It's an incredible product. All of my girlfriends keep this on hand because we all know the importance of slimming down and staying regular. And then we also have our beauty collagen. And our beauty collagen is our collagen in a shot. It's full of antioxidants. So I did not know that we all start losing 2% of our collagen every year that we grow older. And collagen is so important because it helps with the elasticity of our skin. It helps with reducing fine lines and wrinkles. So of course, as we get older and we're losing collagen, we're going to see more wrinkles. We're going to see a difference in our hair, our nails. And this is extremely important and an incredible product. It's hydrolyzed so that it goes into your immune system and into your blood system immediately. So that is all for today. But I do have the pleasure of introducing to you our next speaker. This man is incredible. He is a powerhouse in this industry. He has probably learned and forgotten more than we will ever know. And he is extremely down to earth. If you've never heard him speak, you are absolutely in for a treat. And so I love that he has a heart of gold. I love that he is making a lot of money because I get to spend it. And I love that I get to wake up next to this gentleman every day and go to sleep with him as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you Jermaine Johnson, my husband.
Preach, baby. Testify. No, look here. I need y'all to put some heart emojis in there. Some ones or heart emojis for my wife. I am not Jermaine Johnson without her. And so she completes me. And so I am so excited, honestly, man. And she crushed that presentation in about 20 minutes with the 2 videos up top. So far better than I could ever do. And then, yes, I'm her husband. She's the money magnet. So, yeah, as you see there, she attracted me. But no, seriously, though, for everybody on the line, look here. Man, I'm trying not to cry because this is the first time that I have ever that in this company a husband and wife team I think has done the presentation together, and an African American woman and African American man has done the presentation, and she's actually one of the company's cover girls on the brochure. If y'all haven't seen, so y'all just had one of the first cover girls of this company to do the presentation. So y'all better show her some love. I'm excited, man. Thank you. Phenomenal job, Mrs. Johnson, as you almost said Jackson. I'll talk to you about that later. Anyway, with that said, now, look, and for all of you all, we apologize. Blame it on me, the husband. I did not tell her to share sound when I told her to share the video on my other, so that's why you couldn't hear too much of the video playing. We apologize. That's my fault. I take the blame. It wasn't her, y'all. Look here, it's always the husband's fault. Y'all know that. Look, with that said, look, I love you guys. Thank you. Look, we are going to just continue this here and keep it going. She did such a phenomenal job. I won't make her cry, but I promise you that was beautiful. Lord, I don't even know how to continue, but we gonna try to. Now, as she was saying, guys, look, for all of you here on this line, look, I know you understand the products. Get back with the person that invited you here and try some of the products. Take the 7-day challenge. Get your story, guys. I promise you, it will be amazing for you. But outside of all of that, guys, I want you to think business. I quickly want to talk to you business, and I want you to think distribution points, because this is not your grandmother's network marketing company. I'll say it again. This is not your grandmother's network marketing company. I don't care what they want us to call it. Affiliate marketing, relationship marketing, all those types of things, direct sales. Look, all I know is that it works. And in short, and I am short, but in short, I'm Jermaine Johnson. Actually, in the year 2000, I was one of the top 5 youth pastors in the nation. I've been in Charisma, Christianity Today, Promise Keepers, BTTBN, but I don't make any apologies for sounding preachy or salesy. I just love God, and I love seeing people's lives changed. And so I'm being transparent because, as my wife said, I've been around this industry for 35 years. I've done everything, guys. Amway, Primerica, ACN, XL, candle parties, shoe parties, lingerie parties. Y'all forgive me about that one. Pray for me. I'm sorry. Look here, I've done it all. Cutco, Kirby, legal plans. I made about $1 million doing that. To go from being broke to making $30,000 in a day over there sometimes was just crazy. But you know what? It all started way back when some of the deacons at the church started to take me around those old A.L. Williams or Amway conventions and didn't know what my grandmother was doing when she was selling Avon. Y'all remember Skin So Soft? Left a ring around the tub, but it was good, right? Look, that's the way it was. I had done everything, but I saw people that had time freedom and financial freedom. But then when we saw Riman, we saw something different. And Bishop Jakes had said that your next level of prosperity and abundance are not going to come from people that look like you or talk like you. So when my wife and I say it, I don't say this, I say this unapologetically. When we saw this, there were no brown people here, there were no black people here, and there was one other Caucasian sister, and we saw this and we said, there's an opportunity, and we got started, and it was the best decision ever, because the way to success is to find out where everybody else is going and you get there first. But in today's society, you want to be a part of, as my wife said, a community, because that will supersede AI and what that is about to do to a lot of people's jobs. You want to build in community. And this was different because it didn't have any mandatory auto ships. It didn't have any monthly sales quotas. But then it was disruptive because you could go B2B. In other words, from a direct sales or distribution points, who do you know? Hold on, I'll slow down here. Who do you know with skin? Everybody. Who do you know trying to look younger or feel better? Everybody. You mean B2B? Hold on, I can do this like franchising or distribution rights, whereas I can go big. Yeah, who do you know that has a med spa, a day spa? Who do you know that's an esthetician? Who do you know that's a barber? Who do you know that's a beautician? You can take this to them. You want to be first to market, pay attention to this, and they can add it into their brand portfolio. They see what you saw, they offer it, add it into their portfolio, they get their commission, you get a percentage. Is that all right? Here, maybe some of you all still aren't thinking large enough. I signed up a gentleman women on the team that signed up. This young lady, she is an esthetician to the stars in South Miami Beach. Pay attention to this.
So I saw this and I'm like, hey, this is something that I could do while my clients are probably getting a treatment. They might be sitting under the hair steamer. They might be laying back in the sink. This is something that I could do. We do have a skincare department in my spa. I have a skincare specialist that, do these services. But this is something you could probably do on somebody, 15, 30 minutes, and they're going to see the results right away, and they're going to want the product. That is what attracted me to it. I know that the Koreans are notorious for making the best skincare product. Like I said, I don't know what they put in it, but you see the results right away. Like one of my former employees flew to Korea a few months ago just to go buy skincare. And then when I heard that this was the number one company, I didn't see why I shouldn't partner with them. I mean, my clients are people like Paris Hilton, Naomi Campbell, Claudia Jordan, Aaliyah, Ashanti. I mean, the list goes on. And then I have the hip hop dudes too, like Rick Ross, T.I., Memphis Bleak, Ludacris, like Venus and Serena Williams, Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal. So my list is long, right? It's very impressive. So I know these people are into taking care of their skin. So this is a product that I see that could, enhance my business.
So I need everybody to think here. Look, this is like actually being on, this is why my wife and I saw this. This is like being in on the front end in 1963 of a Mary Kay, or 59 of an Amway, or 76 for Apple, or 2008 for a Bitcoin. Guys, people pray for opportunities like this. And so when we saw it, but in today's society, look, people are just trying to find a way to offset some bills. And if you got residual bills, you need to get you some residual income. If you're the only one contributing to your income today, you forfeit your right for financial freedom in the United States of America. Scranton University just said that 48% of people are not prepared for a $400 emergency, and 48% of people that are earning over six figures a year are living paycheck to paycheck. Guys, look, we're just trying to help people offset bills, get out of debt, right? Offset the cost of living. And so this is why this is so disruptive, but so timely from a business standpoint. K-Beauty in 2019 did $19 billion in sales. No, $10 billion just in the US. By 2029, it's predicted to do $30 billion. Netflix says that 60% of its users are watching something with Korean content. The what other culture is defined by its first letter? Guys, the Korean culture, K-pop, K-drama. Guys, look, even Shake Shack just added on a Korean-inspired menu. So from a business standpoint, it just makes sense. But some of y'all are still, see, because some of y'all are right? You scrutinize everything, right? So here, I'm going to take you a step further. I like the numbers here. Do you know Vogue just said that Korean skincare is like living in the year 2050, and the United States, regardless of tariffs, just said that K-Beauty is about to be the largest imported GDP? Look, guys, this is real. Look, we used to live in the day of brick and mortar. Now we live in the day of click and order. They're calling it the retail apocalypse. Guys, 71% of people, they buy online, and they buy from brands and people they follow online. Because I know some of y'all are saying, well, I don't do sales. Look, I don't sell skincare. I share skincare. I sell compliments and confidence. Y'all should write that down. That was good. Look here, but here's the way it is. Look here, you all can, look, tell the people that you love, right? Tell them about this. But then I've already clearly explained B2B, B2B. How many day spas do you drive past on the way to work? How many med spas do you drive past? Set up distribution point. How many beauty salons do you drive past? How many people? See, this is the war on wrinkles. If you got a wrinkle, we coming for you. Is that all right? But then also online. Guys, do you know that TikTok TikTok search for K Beauty, right, is up 350% year over year. It's trending. That's a clue. But look, everybody can become a customer. That's a great thing where you get reward points back and percentages. But this is it for people that want to become a brand ambassador, for people that just want to offset the cost of living. Do you know that every 8, it used to be 11, but every 8 seconds today, someone somewhere is joining an affiliate marketing program, and outsider or insider source just released a report that the average affiliate marketer that's posting on Instagram and sharing links and sharing shopping cart, they're making about $5,000 a week extra, just part-time. So look, why not become a brand ambassador, or as we call it, a planner, but I like to call it brand ambassador, whereas at that point you're able to share the products, right? Your products of the month, your products of the week, whatever you're using, your regiment, you get started. How do you get started? A $20 planner fee. Hold on, $20. Did he say $20? Yeah, he said $20. $20? Are you for real? Yeah, and it's not for the, right? It's not per month. $20 for the year. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. All of your accounting, all of your website, all of your shopping carts, all of the documentation and things that you can brand with, all of the signage is done for you. You don't have to create anything. You can just use it, right? And promote the products that you like. But at that point, guys, 10% is great. But for those, that's for the affiliate space. But for those of you that you understand social selling, social retailing, you can purchase products and recharge or upsell, right? Resell them. See, that's the manager or senior manager position. Pay attention to this. Once you eclipse about 3,000 SP sales points or 6,000 SP within 3-month window, pay attention to that. We have a 90% of the dollar equation. So that's about $3,300 in sales or $6,600 in sales, where it can be your personal purchases or people purchasing from you. That's when you begin to get 20 to 30% back. Hold on, rebate on everything that you purchase or sell. Are you for real? 20 to 30%? That's huge. Now, the other portion from team leader and above, that's for people that understand network marketing. You love yourself, you love people, you like to help others, you understand the power of a team. And once you eclipse 50,000 sales points in 5 months, that's when you begin to get 40% and up to the director position up to 52, 56%. That's huge. That's just on your retail. But for those of you that understand the best ROI, you don't have to wait 3 months to go to the manager or senior manager. You can buy up to that. For those of you that truly understand ROI, return on investment, you don't have to wait 3 months. But we like to say that for those of you that have a means of distribution. We're not the type of company where we want you to have products all building up in your garage. One thing about those of you that are reselling it, you know that K Beauty flies off the shelf. That's it. It doesn't sit up there or collect dust because people are looking for K Beauty. There's 7 other ways to get paid throughout this rewards and revenue plan. There's a video to explain it. I don't want to bore you tonight, but also as you help people achieve the leadership position of team leader, well, look, you help them make an extra 100,000 a year, a month, a week. You get 40%. But wait, they found somebody that could be better than you. Right? You get 20% from them. Hold on. But they found somebody else that takes this thing. They start to make $1 million a year. Guess what? You still get 10% of that. Hold on. See, this is about first movers advantage, guys. Look, and then some hypotheticals. Let's just say you just want to do customers, because some of y'all are great. Customer acquisition. Some of you are great on Instagram, TikTok, all those types of things, or just throwing parties. We do these things called K-pop-ups, fountain of youth parties, right? Go and glows. Let's just say you're doing about 10 customers a month for 12 months, right? Average order, 200 business points. That point, $12,000. Part-time. I didn't say quit your job. Wages earn your living, profits earn your fortune. Work full-time on your job, part-time on your fortune. Let's say they only do half of that. That's still an extra $6,000 part-time. Let's say they don't Hey, don't do anything. Look, I don't got time to convince. Everything isn't for everybody and everybody isn't for everything. Grandmama told me the best thing that you can do for the poor is to not be one of them. Look here. But then on the hypothetical of the unilevel, which we just instituted this, everybody is trying, they want to every month get 1,000 BP, 1,000 business points, because that unlocks a new portion of the compensation plan called the unilevel. So let's just say you get started today. It's September, and let's say October, November, December, January, February, you have about 1,000 people on your team, and those 1,000 are all sold out on not leaving any money on the table, and they're all doing 1,000 BP. Guess what? That's still an extra $33,000. Hold on. The 10% rule, 90% wrong, 10% right, that's still $3,300 at least, just on a part-time basis. But let's say you understand the laws of multiplication. See, I'm a child of the king, and I believe that addition is too slow. So let's say extra $66,000 part-time. We have people doing well over that on a part-time basis, and they don't even want to quit their full-time job because they're doing this part-time now. This is insane, guys, and we're just getting started. Now, of course, you want to get started with packages, and people are so excited because we just came back from Las Vegas, and because of what has been going on, they extended our event packages until Friday, September the 30th. And it's so many free products that come with these packages. And for those of you that you want to get started at the manager position, will buy 2 of these packages. That's what people are doing. People that want to get started at the senior manager position, they're buying 4 of these packages. And so there's 2 premium packages. You decide what you want. But again, guys, if you get started just for the $20 and you don't get product, that's like you having a McDonald's and you don't have any fries or you don't have any cheese to go on your burger. Nobody's coming to your they're not coming to your McDonald's. You got to get some product. And I'm telling you guys, take your before picture, take your after picture, but get in where you can. This is the plus bundle package. It's lesser than the premium. It doesn't give you all of the product, but it does give you a huge value of free product as well. It's a $1,500 value for $1,100. And then for those of you that just want to put your toe in the water, this is the roadmap bundle. This is enough for you, and then you also have a travel kit, and I'm telling you, those are huge as well. So we want to encourage you, get started, and what better time for you to get started? Going into the fall months, guys, this company has put some additional money on the table because you're going to get started. You're going to want to do that unilevel additional money that's on the table paid out to you once you eclipse that 1,000. But guess what? How about, look, here's the rule. If you have done it, you can help somebody else do it. Is that correct? So when you help somebody else do it, right, you're going to help them. You're going to get an additional $300. Help those same 3 go to the manager position before the end of the month. You're going to get an additional $1,000. Guys, I dare you, plan out their K-pop-up parties, have them invite their people. They go to the manager position, help 3 people do that. Oh, guess what? Help 3 of them go to the senior manager position. You're going to get an extra $2,500 on top of the commission that you're being paid. See, we are creating a wealthy community here. See, we're done, right, with people struggling. We want this to be something where people are smiling from the inside out, debt-free, and just living their dreams. But guess what? You don't have to talk the way that I talk. As you see, if you didn't pick up on it, I stutter. You don't have to be as eloquent, right, as my wife. Understand. Look, you can just put people in front of the information. Tuesday, tomorrow night. What better time for you to get started today? Because Tuesday is orientation. Wednesday, whereas we're doing a recap with our professor of product. And then Thursday, this same presentation is going to be done as well. Guys, with Karen Kane, one of those people I told you, part-time investment bank vice president, single mom, pastor's kid, the top female earner in this entire opportunity. I can't even tell tell you what she's making right now on a part-time basis. Guys, it's insane. But we just came back from this event here, Roadmap, and it is insane what's going on. As you see, these are the new pictures from what just happened at our event, guys. But look, this event was so insane. How better could it get, guys? Like Dr. Stephanie Remke, then a worship service. We are putting God first in this, and then a DJ, which it was a party the whole time. This is what you want to be a part of, this type of a community. And our next event, as you saw at the top of this, is in Long Beach. All roads lead to Long Beach in February. But look, Forbes magazine said the best time to get involved in an opportunity or a company is when they are doing a product launch or international expansion. Everything you see in the white colors there, we have already launched. We just launched in the Philippines, pre-launch, now launch. Japan coming up in a few days. But guess what, guys? Already coming up as well in this month. UK, Italy, right? All these others in 2026, Spain, Ireland, Chile, Colombia, and Peru. Guys, what better time to get started? You want to get started now. Guys, because the question is, who do you know? Just in the Philippines alone. Guys, ask here, who do you know, right? Who do you know that's Filipino? Because the Filipino community, which my wife and I, we went over in January, that is the number 2 user of K-beauty products in the world. It's huge what's happening over there. And so this is it. By the numbers, 350% increase in Google searches for Korean skincare. 56% of women have shown interest in K-beauty. 46% of Gen Z consumers actively using K-beauty products. 80% of women who try K-beauty report high satisfaction levels, and 70% of these satisfied customers go on to repurchase products. This is why we don't even have to have a mandatory auto ship, because the average person orders these products at least 8 to 9 times a year. Guys, look, I'm done. But they told me 52% of people live in present fear or past regret. I'll say it again. 52% of people live in present fear or past regret. I pray that something my wife said, it got you over the fear. But what I don't want you to be is to have the regret that you saw this then. You saw this on that Monday night and you passed up on it. And then in 6 months though from now, your family member, your coworker, your neighbor invite you over to their house, and you go over there, and guess what? It's a Riman K pop-up, a K beauty, a glow-up event. And you're sitting there and saying, wow, I could have been in, and they could have been on my team. Guys, look here. I'm going to tell you, get back with the person that invited you. Guys, what better time? They say it's a sad thing here in America today. One mother can raise 4 children, but 4 children can't retire one mother. You go to the Walmart, you see our grandparents still working. You go to the airport or the Costco, you see our grandparents still working. Took one Oprah to change her family tree, one Bill Gates to change his. Who will change yours? Guys, get back with the person that invited you and tell them, 1, I want to get those products. I want to get my story. I want to take the 7-day challenge. I want to take a before-after picture, guys. And then I want to encourage you. Take advantage of this opportunity. Guys, they told me that when opportunity comes to knock at your door, please don't have to run back to get your coat. Some of y'all have been praying for a way out, praying for something to change. I was just talking to a lady, and she said, you know what? I just want to be able to breathe again. And I'm not looking for a easy way out. I'm just looking for an easier way. Get back with the person that invited you, because I promise you, when we say that Riman means reborn, rebirth, gift of God, and independence, it is truly meant that for my wife and I. And we want to welcome you to the tribe, to the community. We love you to life. We don't love anybody to death. We love you to life, but we want you to live it out loud, live it on your terms, live it in total financial and time freedom, so that you can do whatever it is that God called you to do. Instead of working for a pension, you can live out your passion. Welcome to Riman. Y'all be blessed. Bye-bye.